Imagine going through your spare change or an old coin collection and finding a coin that seems like it's just another regular quarter, but in reality, it's worth thousands of dollars. This is exactly what happened with the 2002 quarter dollar, a coin that's not only a part of U.S. history but also holds the potential to be a rare and valuable treasure. You might not think much of a quarter, but when it comes to the 2002 edition, there's more to it than meets the eye. With the right features and in excellent condition, a 2002 quarter could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The 2002 quarter dollar was part of the 50-state quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. This program was a huge success and spanned a decade, celebrating each of the 50 states with their own unique designs featured on the reverse side of the quarter. By 2002, the program was well underway, and a handful of state quarters had already been released. In 2002, the states of Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, and Mississippi were honored with their own distinctive designs, celebrating each state's culture, history, and landmarks. While these quarters were primarily used in everyday transactions, there was something special about the 2002 quarter that would catch the attention of coin collectors. Like any other coin minted in large quantities, the 2002 quarter wasn't exempt from minting errors, and in fact, these errors are what makes certain 2002 quarters so valuable today. Minting errors are when something goes wrong during the process of striking a coin, resulting in a coin that's unique and different from others produced at the same time. Some errors are so rare that they can make a coin worth a small fortune, and the 2002 quarter is no exception. One of the most notable errors that collectors look for on the 2002 quarter is the double die variety. A double die happens when a coin is struck twice by the same die, but the second strike is slightly misaligned. This results in a doubled or blurry image on the coin, which is most often visible in the inscriptions or the design elements. On a 2002 quarter, this could mean seeing the words like Liberty or In God We Trust doubled or blurred. The doubled die is one of the most popular and sought-after errors in the world of coin collecting, and a 2002 quarter with this error could command a significant premium. Another error to watch out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the quarter is not properly aligned during the minting process, and the die strikes the coin off-center. These off-center strikes create coins with a portion of the design cut off or shifted toward the edge. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Off-center quarters are highly coveted by collectors, as they are not only rare but also visually unique. If you have a 2002 quarter with a noticeable off-center strike, you might just have a valuable coin on your hands. There's also the possibility of encountering a clipped planchet error on a 2002 quarter. A clipped planchet happens when the metal used to create the coin gets misfed during the minting process, causing part of the planchet, the metal disc that gets stamped to make a coin, to be clipped off. This results in a quarter with a jagged or uneven edge, often making the design look incomplete. Clipped planchets are rare and highly desirable to collectors, especially when they come from a specific year, such as 2002. How much is a 2002 quarter really worth? While most 2002 quarters are worth only 25 cents in regular circulation, those with rare errors or in pristine condition can easily fetch a much higher price. Coins that are in mint condition and feature an error are especially valuable because they are not only rare but also visually appealing to collectors. For example, a 2002 quarter with a doubled die error or an off-center strike can sell for hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars at auction or through private sales. But the value can skyrocket even further when you find the right error in excellent condition, and in the rarest cases, a 2002 quarter can be worth as much as $68,000. Yes, you read that right, $68,000. That's how much a 2002 quarter with a significant minting error could be worth in the right market. It might sound unbelievable, but it's true. In some rare cases, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these unique, error-filled coins. The rarity of the error, the condition of the coin, and the demand from collectors all contribute to how much a 2002 quarter can be worth. It's important to note that finding such a valuable 2002 quarter isn't something that happens every day. However, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins with a noticeable minting error, it could be worth taking the time to have it professionally graded. A professional grading service can assess the authenticity of the error, determine the condition of the coin, and help you understand its true market value. Grading can make a huge difference in how much your coin is worth, so it's always worth getting an expert opinion if you suspect you found something special. In conclusion, while the 2002 quarter dollar might seem like just another coin, it holds the potential to be much more. With minting errors like the doubled die, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets, some of these quarters are highly sought after by collectors. If you happen to find one of these rare error coins, especially in good condition, you could be holding on to something worth a small fortune. Who would have thought that a simple 25-cent coin could be worth as much as $68,000? It just goes to show that sometimes, hidden gems are right under our noses, and the value of a coin can go far beyond what we expect. So, take a closer look at your 2002 quarters, and you might just discover a treasure worth more than you ever imagined. Top 2 2001 quarter dollar, you might just be holding onto a hidden gem. While most people think of a quarter as just a 25-cent coin, some 2001 quarters have turned out to be incredibly valuable due to certain minting errors and their significance in U.S. history. In fact, depending on the specific characteristics of the coin, your 2001 quarter could be worth thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, it could even fetch an extraordinary price at auction. The 2001 quarter dollar is part of the iconic 50-state quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. This program ran until 2008 and saw each of the 50 states celebrated with a unique design on the reverse side of the quarter. By 2001, the program was in full swing, with quarters representing 5 new states. These states, New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky, each had their own distinct designs that celebrated their history and landmarks. It was an exciting time for coin collectors, as each new release sparked interest and demand, but beyond the designs and the state-specific significance, what makes the 2001 quarter stand out to collectors is the potential for minting errors. While the vast majority of coins minted in 2001 were standard, run-of-the-mill quarters, a small number of them were struck with unique errors that make them extremely valuable to collectors. These errors are often the result of issues during the minting process and can take many forms, some subtle, some more dramatic. One of the most valuable and sought-after errors on the 2001 quarter is the doubled die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once by the same die, but the dies are slightly misaligned. As a result, the image on the coin, such as the date or the lettering, appears doubled or blurry. This kind of error is incredibly rare, and when it happens on a 2001 quarter, it can drastically increase the coin's value. The doubled die variety is particularly valuable when the doubling is visible on key elements of the design, such as the year 2001 or the motto E Pluribus Unum. Collectors actively search for these coins because of their rarity and the unique visual appeal they bring. Another type of error that can be found on 2001 quarters is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not aligned properly during the minting process, resulting in part of the design being missing or shifted off-center. This can cause part of the lettering, state designs, or even the edge of the coin to be cut off, creating a visually striking and unusual coin. Off-center strikes are highly prized by collectors, especially when they are more extreme. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. A 2001 quarter with an off-center strike can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error. There's also the possibility of encountering a clipped planchet error. This happens when the metal planchet, the blank disc used to create the coin, is not properly fed into the coin press, causing part of it to be clipped off. This results in a quarter with a missing section of its design, often along one edge, giving the coin a jagged or incomplete look. Clipped planchets are rare and highly desirable to collectors because of their distinctive appearance. If you find a 2001 quarter with a clipped planchet, you could be holding a very valuable coin. Beyond errors, the overall condition of the coin also plays a significant role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and sharp details, are always worth more than coins that have been heavily circulated or damaged. If you happen to find a 2001 quarter in nearly mint condition, one that has been well taken care of and shows little to no signs of wear, its value will be significantly higher than one that is worn or scratched. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much is a 2001 quarter really worth? Well, the value of a 2001 quarter can vary widely depending on several factors, such as the type of error, the condition of the coin, and the demand from collectors. Most 2001 quarters in standard circulation are worth just 25 cents, but certain error coins can sell for far more. Some of the rarest 2001 quarters, especially those with significant minting errors or in pristine condition, have been known to sell for thousands of dollars. In fact, a 2001 quarter with a noticeable error can easily fetch hundreds of dollars at auction. But in the rarest of cases, when you find a 2001 quarter with a particularly dramatic minting error or it's in excellent, near mint condition, it could be worth much more than you ever expected. Some collectors have been willing to pay as much as $69,000 for a 2001 quarter. Yes, you heard that right, $69,000. This amazing price is possible because of the rarity of the error and the demand among collectors who are eager to own a unique and rare piece of U.S. coinage history. It might sound unbelievable, but it's true. Some 2001 quarters have reached this kind of value in the right conditions. If you think you found a 2001 quarter that might be worth something special, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. Grading services assess the condition of the coin, identify any errors, and assign a value based on its rarity, condition, and collector demand. Once graded, your coin will be easier to sell and its value will be more clearly established. In conclusion, the 2001 quarter dollar may seem like just another coin to most people, but to collectors, it holds immense potential. With its participation in the 50-state quarters program and the possibility of rare minting errors, the 2001 quarter is a valuable piece of U.S. history. If you find one with an error, like a doubled die, off-center strike, or clipped planchet, or if it's in pristine condition, you could be holding onto a coin worth thousands of dollars. In some cases, that value can even climb as high as $69,000. So next time you go through your spare change, take a second look at your 2001 quarters. They could be worth far more than you think.